Yeah. Hey y'all, it's your girl Anna. Happy to be with y'all today. So as you can see, we're stepping into Final Fantasy XIV and we're making a new character. And it's been a little bit since I made a new character. And I'm pretty excited. Hopefully this is the start of a new series where we're going to be playing through the story of Final Fantasy because sadly I was not streaming when I went through that adventure the first time, and I want to experience it again with y'all and also like just have like that history available on my channel. And yeah, so we're going to be starting a brand new character. We're going to be playing a Dustfolk Lalafell on the Sephirot server in the Materia Data Center in the Oceanian region, the new data center that is in Australia. At least I think it's in Australia. I'd be really uh-oh. It is Australia, right? I'm pretty sure it's Australia. But yeah, this is gonna be our brand new character. We're gonna be starting off in Gridania as an archer. I did not say that strong. I said Dustfolk. Dustfolk? Dunesfolk. That's the word I'm looking for. Wow. That's a good start. I can't even like say the proper name of the clan. I bit my lip this morning. Maybe that's why I'm having a hard time saying it. I was about to. No, not at all. You heard nothing. But yeah, another goal of this character and this account, this stream in general, is a friend of mine from Singapore is looking at starting the game. And we wanted to start somewhere that would be somewhere between Singapore and the US. So we decided to go to the Materia Data Center for that reason, but also there's New World bonus there. So we're going to be able to take advantage of that huge XP bonus. And at level 30, we get like 1,000,000 gil. Pretty good stuff. Drink water, y'all. I'm gonna go ahead and open my monster. I got another Zero Ultra today. There we go. And let's put that next to my water. And I'll take a sip of my water. Alright. So yeah. Go ahead and jump right in, shall we? I haven't been through the new player experience in a long time, with like intentions of going really far with it, you know. I played around with making, like when bunnies came out, I made some bunnies because I had to, right? So class, got the classes here. We're gonna be starting as an archer. I'm probably gonna eventually transition into a pugilist. I say pugilist. Hopefully I'm saying that properly. I'm going to transition into a pugilist at some point, as Monkey used to be my main a very long time ago, and I haven't touched it since the start of Stormblood. So I'd like to play through and get a feel for pugilist and monk again, and you know, I like learning classes along the way. So, yeah. I want to see all the changes they've made to the early jobs, because we've had so many job changes and skill changes. I want to see what kind of difference that makes. Confirm. Select our starting world. We're going to be starting on Sephirot. We did a poll on Twitter, and everyone wanted Sephirot. I'm assuming it's because it's almost Sephiroth. Or maybe it's their favorite fight. Who knows? No one really gave me any indicator why they wanted Sephirot. But it looks like we're going to Sephirot. And as you can see here, XP bonuses are currently being granted to all new players created on this world. Alright, and we are going to go for the name Renee Lacrosse. That looks pretty good. It'd be really funny if this is taken. I've never had an issue with this name being taken. It's waiting. What's it waiting on? Well, there we go. It works, and it's time to go ahead and begin a new game on this character. Oh no, I just thought about it. My mailbox is going to explode. I love it. We get the nice little animation that should take us straight into the cutscene, and instead we hit a queue. Beautiful. It's a long 8-player queue. This shouldn't take too long now. Did I turn on exit lag? I hope I turned on exit lag. Oh. It'll be fine. I got a message on Discord. Hear, feel, think. Are we gonna hear that yet? Also, is the audio fine, or do I need to turn it up? I mean, it's probably just the low music right now. Here. No one tells. Hear, feel. Our Lalafell looks so angry. I don't want to hear. I don't want to feel anything. The foreshadowing. Cope. Meow. Cope. Mauled. Thief. Bards do not look very epic here. Was that because I was a bard, or was that because I was a Lalafell? Hopefully my HUD's not going to be all over the place. You alright, lass? Y'all? You were moaning in your sleep and sweating buckets besides. Oh, I'm gonna have a horrible time reading dialogue once we get to Limsa. That'll be the ether, I reckon. Some are more prone to the sickness than others. No need to fret, though. You'll soon get used to it. This guy just drinks to allay his pain. Bang. Bang. Alphino and Alize look so done with it. Feeling better, Kupo? Aha, you can see us. I had a feeling you could, Kupo. We're Muggles, and we live in this wood. Alize is like, please go away. Normal folks can't see or hear us, and that makes you special, Kupo. Also, Alphino, you're really bad at pretending not to see them. And seeing how you're special, maybe you can tell us something. This wood seems restless of late. Lots of strange things happening. Have you a chance to witness anything suspicious, Kupo? You grab that little fur ball and put them in a blender? I can't play Sage until, I gotta gain a lot of levels. Then we'll talk about taking mystical creatures into blenders and turning them into laser guns. I like how that Moogle just drowns that whole bottle. Oh, but of course you haven't. You only just arrived. Well, there's nothing for it then. We'll just have to keep looking. Nice to meet you, Koopa. Ah. No. So many Moogles. Like, how couldn't you tell that the bottle was empty when you picked it up, my dude? Are you that drunk? Gridania is still a fair way off, in case you were wondering. Seeing as you're awake, how about you keep me a little company until we get there? Them youngins don't much care for conversation, see? Redmond's the name, and Pedlin's Materia. As for your good self, judging by your unusual garments, I'd say you're one of them new adventurers. Am I warm? Wait, what? I want that twink to turn puree? Turn into puree? Are you talking about Alphino or the Moogle? I knew it. Going wherever the wind blows, seeking fortune and glory. Now that's what I call living. So long as you can avoid dying, I mean. Ain't no secret that adventuring's a risky business, these days especially. Drink water, y'all. What is it that first attracted you to it? Why are we adventuring? And you say both. Both should turn into puree, I see. Why did we become an adventurer? What is this character's ambition? I don't think she wants glory. She probably wants power. Or do we just like ... our way through this and be a little emo brat? Are we like, we don't care emo, or are we like Sasuke emo? We're gonna go for power. Power, as in power to do good, like protecting the weak and fighting for what's right and all that. If you think that's what I meant, sir, then you can go ahead and believe that. I thought that's what you meant. Well, adventurers do get up to a lot of fighting, that's for sure. You'll never be short of a chance to polish your warcraft in the adventuring business. When you arrive in town, you best enroll at the Adventurers Guild. They'll set you on the right path. And it wouldn't hurt to join a guild, neither. Gridania is home to a few, so if you fancy learning how to fight with a bow, a polearm, or even spells, you should think about seeking one out. Just remember, though, there are more important things than fortune and glory, such as breathing. Ain't no profit in being dead, and that's a fact. Halt! No further! That was a weird voice. What's this, then? I can't do a hand kill. But that's what I imagine in my mind. What's going on? A skirmish has broken out ahead with the Ixal. For your own safety, you must remain here until... Are you gonna get shot? Get shot. No? Sword? Gonna fight? I really don't... It's gonna be... I'm not good with voices. You don't want me to do voices for every new character. Bloody hell. We should hold him here. Try and break clear. This is gonna be a very annoying series for people that don't like my voice. No. That was too bleeding close. Nice of the Ixal to send us a welcoming party, though, eh? Joking aside, this won't be the last time you meet those feathered fiends. So just take care, alright? By the by, is this your first trip to Gridania? I'm gonna say... Oh, no. Sure, we'll say yes. Let's get a little description of Gridania for prosperity. It is? Well then, let this journeyed itinerant tell you the ins and outs of your destination. The city of Gridania lies slap bang in the middle of the Black Shroud, the biggest, lushest forest in all of Eorzea. Though it ain't near as lush as it used to be, saying that, not since the Calamity laid half of it to waste. The destruction prompted a new herd of new nasties to move in and gave the Ixal unneeded encouragement. Birdman raids have been a daily occurrence. Ah, at long last. Behold, Gridania, the forest nation blessed by the elementals.
The Black Shroud, the ancient forest, close to the heart of Eorzea. Beneath the boughs of its towering trees lies the woodland city-state of Gridania. Once a sanctuary from the world beyond the hedge, even the mighty elementals, eternal guardians of the forest, could not forestall the coming of the seventh umbral era. However, the goddess Nofika was never one to forsake her children, and today she welcomes another brave soul.
Another brave soul. Is that us? Are we the brave soul?
May yet play a telling role in the tale of this great realm.
Tokbos. Here's where we part ways, lass. I'm off to the market to deliver my wares, then it's back to the high road for me. Here, I want you to have this, by the way. Way of keeping me company. Thanks for keeping me company. Like how the twins, like, slow walked by, like the RP walk, taking a look at me. This is why I didn't start in Limsa. I want to avoid that confrontation for a bit. Hey, you never did tell me your name, did you? But here's an idea. Come the sort of storied personage I can brag about having met, and I'll consider us square.
May the matron take her to her bosom, that she may never want.
Yes,
And
take
in her
me.
heart, so serenity, purity, and sanctity.
Take me into your bosom, so I shall never want. Nofika. No. Title screen. Oh, the title screen looks pixelated now. Hey Ash, how are you doing? Just in time. Yep, we just finished the cutscenes with Wow, see how important he was? Breadman. I already forgot his name. Breadman. The traveling merchant that we're going to meet a couple of times. You. There. Wow. You there. Yes, you. Your face is not known to me. Newly come to the city, no doubt. Feel like he's going to stab me. I am Bertinat, the woodweller of Gridania. A woodweller? God, I can't read today. It is my duty to protect our nation from our enemies while welcoming those who may yet prove our friends. Let us see what you are. So if I pull out my bow now and shoot him, what happens? Welcome to Gridania, a vibrant forest nation cradled in the bosom of nature. They like the word bosom here. Please select the control scheme you wish to use. I'm going to be using a gamepad. Follow the instructions to move your character and adjust the position of the character. When you're ready to proceed, speak to them. Okay, good. It saved my hotbars, and as you can see, there's a bunch of skills there I can't use. So let's see. Let's get rid of Fracture and Shadowbind and Swift Song and Wide Volley. I don't have a... What else we got here? Blunt Arrow is not a thing anymore. Flaming Arrow. Quelling Strikes. Let's take Barrage off from right there, I guess. Let's get rid of all these things. I don't have any of this. A lot of strike through moves, a lot of old school moves. Yeah, that's what happens. Yeah, I have a message in Discord. Let me see who it was. Okay. Boom. Okay, so let's come here. Yes, and then back here. Okay. I know how to accept and initiate quest game. Coming to Gridania. To be recognized as an adventurer in the city-state of Gridania, you must first register yourself with the Adventurers Guild. Accept. Another green adventurer, I presume. I thought as much. We cannot allow strangers to wander Gridania unchecked and untested. Before you rush off and begin pestering every second citizen for work, I suggest you make yourself known to the Carline Canopy. That's the headquarters of the local Adventurers Guild, in case you were wondering. So do y'all say Carline? The Carline Canopy is the building you see behind me. Speak to Mother. I feel bad because Mione is usually how I say her name. There are so many vowels there. Speak to Mother Mione within. She will take you in hand. If only they knew, right? You have begun a quest. Use the duty list to help you complete your task. You say Carline. Okay. Do you see it? Do you say Mione? Like me own or Mione? Mione? Blah. Yeah. I know what a duty list is. There we go. They were just talking about this over here. The duty list. Myun. Honor ranked. So you ain't honor. Gotcha. See, let's look in my chat log, see if there's anything there. So the chat log says you obtained 10 silver chocobo feathers. You're now on the road to 80. All classes and jobs below level 80 will receive a bonus to experience points. And okay, it doesn't give me a specific value. However, I'm fairly certain that it is whatchamacallit, like 50%. It's a good bonus. We got some chocobo feathers, silver chocobo feathers. We'll be able to trade that in for gear later on. It automatically equipped. I thought I saw we received, you obtain a ring of fortitude. Is that a ring of fortitude? No, that's a weathered ring. Already in my armory chest? Yes. There we go. Collecting rewards. Mother Mayun. Well, have we met here? Ma'am, I am surprised you can see me over the counter. Wide-eyed and wondering young adventurer. Come to put your name down at the guild, I assumed. Welcome. Miyun, the name, blah. Miyun. I'm just going to say Miyun. Miyun's my name, or Mother Miyun, as most call me, and the Carline Canopy is my place. As the head of the Adventurers Guild in Gridania, I have the honor of providing guidance to the fledgling heroes who pass through our gates. No matter your ambitions, the guild is here to help you attain them. In return, we expect you to fulfill your duties as an adventurer by assisting the people of Gridania. Fine deal, wouldn't you agree? To an outsider's eyes, all may seem well within our nation, but naught could be further from the truth. The people live in a state of constant apprehension. The Ixal and various gangs of common bandits provide an unending supply of trouble compounded by the ever-present threat of the Garlean Empire to the north, and that's to say nothing of the Calamity. Drink water now. Also, do y'all think I should keep reading this out loud? I feel like I'm being annoying by reading all this. Don't read it. Okay. I had to ask around me as well to see if they were okay with me reading this. Even now, the wounds have barely begun to heal. But I speak of it as if you were there. Forgive me. 5 years past, Eorzea was well nigh laid to waste when a dreadworm emerged from the lesser moon Dalamud and rained fire upon the realm. It is which people call the Calamity. Scarcely a square mile of the Tallswood was spared the devastation. Yet despite the forest's extensive wounds, not a soul among us can recall precisely how it all happened. I'm well aware of how improbable that must sound to an outsider. It is improbable. But it is also true. For reasons we can ill explain, the facts surrounding the Calamity are shrouded in mystery. There are as many versions of the events as there are people willing to recount them. Yet amidst the hazy recollections and conflicting accounts, all agree on one thing, that Eorzea was saved from certain doom by a band of valiant adventurers. Whoever else we've misremembered, none of it, whatever else we've misremembered, none of us have forgotten the heroes who risked their lives and limb for the sake of the realm, and yet whenever we try to say their names, the words die upon our lips. And whenever we try to call their faces to mind, we see naught but silhouettes amidst the blinding glare. Thus have these adventures come to be known as the Warriors of Light. Ahem. Pray do not feel daunted by the deeds of legends. We do not ask that you become another warrior of light, only that you do what you can to assist the people of Gridania. I feel like they went through the whole spill on the warriors of light way too early here. Like, you know, this just makes me want, like, it's a lot of exposition that doesn't mean anything yet. You know what I mean? Great or small, every contribution counts. I will trust you will play your part. All that's left then is to conclude the business of registration. Here's a quill. Scroll your name right there. I gave inflection to right when she gave inflection to there. Oh, and I'd appreciate if you used your real name. This is a special place in the 7th Hell. There's a special place in the 7th Hell for those who use amusing aliases. I'm not using an amusing alias. Renee Lacrosse. And you're quite sure that isn't an amusing alias. Very well. From this moment forward, you're a registered adventurer of Gridania, nation blessed of the elementals, and bounty of the Tallswine. The guild expects great things from you. And look what just arrived. Another goddamn adventurer. Really? So rude. I'm going to shoot you with an arrow. In the face. Don't you start with that. Adventurers are the very self that Gridania needs. The elder Seedseer herself bade us welcome them with open arms. Do you mean to disregard her will? Of course not, lest you forget. It is my sworn duty to uphold the peace. Am I to blame if outsiders bring mistrust upon themselves? You, adventurer, mind that you do not cause any trouble here, or I shall personally cast you out of this realm into the 7th Hell. Well, shoot. They both want to send us 7th Hell. Is that like 7th Heaven? The American like TV drama? Because that sounds like the 7th Hell as well. Yeah. Hey, that outburst, no mind. He meant only to counsel you. Suspicious characters have been prowling the Tallswoods, like as you see. And the Wood Whalers feel they cannot afford to take any chances. As is often the way with folk who live in isolation, Gridanians are wont to mistrust things they do not know well. Your good self included. You're not, however. Given a catalog of exemplary deeds and no more than a handful of years, the locals will surely warm to you. Years? I don't think I have years, lady. In Quadrino. On behalf of my fellow citizens, I welcome you to Gridania. May you come to consider our nation as your own in time. Now then, you may depend on old Mother Mion to teach you a few things that every adventurer should know. You know, I kind of forgot how much exposition there is in the beginning. I can see why people, like... I don't understand why people play this game without watching cutscenes, but, like, reading everything in here that just happened here in depth is a lot. That's a lot of information. This concludes the introductory game tutorial. You have taken the first step as an adventurer in the city of Gridania. Listen well to the wisdom of Mother Mion, then go forth and discover the incredible adventures that await you. And we're level 3. Kochi was asking me, how long will it take us to get to level 2? And yeah, it just... we jumped instantly to level 3. Do I have gil? I have 100 gil. I wish I had, like, boiled eggs or something. Let's begin at the beginning, shall we? Now that you're a formal member of the Adventurers Guild, we must be sure that you have a firm grasp of the fundamentals of adventuring. To that end, I have 3 tasks I wish you to perform. Your first task is to visit the Aetheryte, the massive crystal that stands in the middle of the Aetheryte Plaza, not far from the Carline Canopy. As a device that enables instantaneous transportation, the Aetheryte plays a key role in the life of the ever-wandering adventurer. Once you have located the crystal, all you'll need to do is touch its surface. A member of the Woodwellers will be present to offer further instruction. For your second task, I ask you to visit the Archers Guild. There is no better place to learn the arts of the bow. Speak with Athelia. Ooh. Athelia. Yeah, no, that's not a nya. Speak to Athena, and she will explain the benefits of joining the guild. For your third and final task, I would have you visit the markets at the heart of Old Gridania's commercial district. There you shall find weapons and armor and all the various items that an adventurer might need on her travels. There is, however, more to the markets than buying and selling goods. Speak with Parcemontret, and listen well to his counsel. The master merchant can be uncooperative at times, but be sure to offer him one of my famous eel pies. Like so many men, he is much more charitable when his stomach is full. Here, I made a batch not too long ago. You have your task, Renee. May Nofika guide your path. What if I want to eat the eel pie? Oh, and one more thing. Should you happen to come across any citizens in need, don't be afraid to proffer a helping hand. I am certain they will be pleased to meet an adventurer in whom they can confide their woes. Granted, the work they'll offer is unlikely to be of realm-shattering importance. Reprove your worth and build a reputation, and in time folks will be more inclined to entrust you with matters of moment. I also suggest that you lend an ear to the smith here in the canopy. The smiths are trusted representatives in the Adventurers Guild and are an invaluable source of advice for neophyte heroes seeking to attain greatness. Do I get anything for talking to the smith at the beginning of the game? I thought you wanted to wait till right before Sestasha. I'm gonna go talk to the smith. I'm interested. Like, all right, let's talk to the smith. I did not read that. What did he say? Greetings, I'm one of the smiths, a stoker of fires and forgers of the futures. As a dedicated member of the Adventurer Guild, I've been entrusted with the task of providing assistance to new adventurers. I see you have but recently taken up the adventurer's mantle. The possibility stretching out before you must be positively daunting. And the Adventurers Guild will see new adventurers as fledgling heroes. You are champions of tomorrow, our nascent stars of limitless potential. My fellow smiths and I are here to provide you with guidance, and the guide also... I'm sorry, but the guild also enlist a cadre of veteran adventurers who will be happy to share with you their accumulated wisdom. You can recognize these helpful men and women by their title of mentor. Mentors stand ready to advise you on the aspect of adventuring. They have hundreds of quests under their belt and will likely have a solution for whatever dilemma may be causing you trouble. A mentor may even offer to accompany you on your adventures. I highly recommend you take advantage of a mentor's aid to enrich your experiences in Eorzea. Pray do not hesitate to ask me if you'd like to know more. New adventurer status is applied to all players who have recently begun their adventure. Amongst Eorzea's thriving population, there are seasoned players known as mentors that have taken upon themselves to assist these new adventurers. When a new adventurer and a mentor form a party, they both receive a bonus to experience. Upon invitation by a mentor, new adventurers also gain access to the Novice Network, an exclusive chat channel where they can consult with mentors and share their experiences with other beginning players. Yep. Okay. The innkeeper. All right. Let's go find this Aetherite, shall we? Look at all these quests. I'm not used to Gridania being full of quests. It's Bernadette. I'm also not used to Gridania being so empty, but this is a new world. Hey you owe us money. Greetings, adventurer. I see you are faithfully following Mother Mion's instructions. Allow me to offer you a bit of instruction myself. I am Nasia of the Wood Whalers, and I know a thing or two about the Aetherite. Yes, that big crystal right there. Aetherites are devices that tap into ethereal energies and are primarily used as a means to travel swiftly from one place to another. Return and teleport, the most common transportation spells, make direct use of Aetherites and their connection to the flow of ether. And as these devices are found in almost every corner of Eorzea, any adventurer worthy of the name will seek out and attune ourselves to each one. Truly, few things in this world are so useful to an intrepid explorer. But you need not locate them all at once. Before rushing out into the wilds, I suggest you start with the Aetherites found here in Gridania. Should you wish to learn more about the Aetherite or transportation magic, I am here to answer your questions. Return learned. See, we're gonna make this our... Let's make this our home point. Can't teleport yet. Did we go ahead and pick up this quest from Bernadette? Yeah, let's pick up the quest from Bernadette. Newly come to Gridania, are you? In search of fame and fortune, perhaps? If you have confidence in your abilities, I urge you to speak with Chancellor of the God's Quiver. You can find him standing vigil before the Archer's Guild. The creatures of the 12 Split have been behaving most unnaturally as of late. It has fallen to the God's Quiver to pacify them. Alas, they are sorely undermanned. For this reason, they seek able adventurers to supplement their ranks. I am certain that your offer of aid would be well received. Okay, we'll grab that one. I know we're supposed to go to the Adventurers Guild, but I want to go ahead and run over to the mailbox and grab my stuff there. Let's just do that before we pick up these side quests. Because I don't want to get XP and not have my XP gear. I sprint? I can sprint. I like this little Lalafell. She's cute. Golden saucer. Alright, delivery Moogle. Yeah. I know you deliver mail, little Moogle. Give me my mail. Now this very slow process of accepting all of our mail. And getting a million, like, gameplay explanations of how things work. This is a riveting experience, I'm sure. Got our fat chocobo whistle. A goblin minion and a goblin cap. Some Aetheryte tokens and some more minions. Fantasia. I won't ever be using that, but I have it. More minion. More minion. And amount. Minion and vouchers for a swimsuit. Fantasia and a minion. My legacy chocobo. Let him out of the box quick before he suffocates. I mean, legacy chocobo would have been in there a very long time. Our baby behemoth. Warrior of the Helm of Light used to be like a good item to want in the beginning. Now, like, because there was 2 helmets that you got at the beginning of the game, with Collector's Edition, and if you played 11, maybe? No, not if you played 11. It was the Collector's Edition for 1.0, came with one of those helmets. So let's go ahead and do a request for the rest of our letters. And let's start using all these items. Find up Odin, Warrior of Light. Oh, it's the mailbox is full again. Let's see, encloses a full set of Eastern Journey attire, now with 75% more monkey magic. It's the Eastern Journey staff. There's our staff. Some gold feathers. Our squall gear. Our chicken knife. Remember the chicken knife? How many of y'all even remember you have the chicken knife? It was what we got with Stormblood. I don't think I've seen the gear I'm looking to grab from here yet. I'm trying to get my my Yuna outfit because it has the XP bonus, and I need my friendship circlet. And my Aetheryte earrings, or in Minfilia, a pair of earrings. Pamela Minx. Look, it's a brand new character here as well. I'm assuming, I say they're a brand new character, but I'm assuming they're someone who plays the game, because they have mail and they're obviously a new adventure. My carbuncle. I got that carbuncle. I bought a carbuncle plushie for me and a friend a long time ago. And it's still one of my favorite minions. Getting your mail takes so long. Which one is this? Refer a friend? It's the chocobo. The two-seater chocobo. And let's start requesting our next pile of mail. Oh, that's right. I have to use the Dream of Faith items to buy the unit gear. It's crazy how every time I make a new character, I just start off with 3 Fantasias now. Give me the baby chocobo. Wind up cursor. Legacy chocobo whistle. The choral bell. Behemoth barding. Baby behemoth. Ballroom etiquette improper greeting. This gives you the fist bump emote. I'm noticing that one of my, I need to fix something here. Let's do a HUD layout. That's action help, that's item help. Let's take item help, bring it up just a bit. Because it looked like it was getting hidden. By my there we go, now it's not hidden by C9. My carbuncle. Wind up Furion. Wild Rose Barding. Good to see the two of us right here just like scratching our butts over and over as we pull items out of our pocket. Alright, and this should be our last 8 letters. Okay, we got our Death Scythe. The mobile suit, by the way, not... It's not like it's a regular scythe called Death Scythe. No, it's Death Scythe Hell. Kai. Actually, I prefer Death Scythe Kai to Death Scythe Hell Kai. It's a cloud minion, better than dog food. Cloud's motorcycle. Falcon airship. And, ooh, my cloud. We'll go ahead and put in another request just to be safe. Let's grab these last things. so many mounts. So the Fenrir key, the Falcon Ignition key, the Flying Cumulus Seed. Alright. Now we need to talk to... Is it the Recompense Officer? And we need the... Might be the Calamity Salvager. Which one of you have it? So this is all events. And we have certificate exchange. No. Speed belt exchange. The Blitz ring. What the heck is this? I don't know what that is. The speed belt. Garo gear spoils, maybe? Dream of Faith. That's it. And we need the High Summoner dress, the High Summoner armlets, and the High Summoner boots. That's all feathers. Tire exchange, that's what I just looked at. Gender specific gear. Obsolete belts. Okay. So now we have our outfits. So if I try and put on my best gear, it wants me to wear this, which is probably not what I'm going to wear. So the Helm of Light was the one that gave us 20% experience when you're below level 10. And the Onion Helm reduced durability loss. But those are like the old helmets. Now we have Friendship Circlet, which gives you 20% XP up to level 25. Battle Crafting and Gathering. Battle Crafting and Gathering. So we're going to equip our Friendship Circlet. We're going to put on our High Summoner dress, our High Summoner armlets, and our High Summoner boots. So we have all three equipped. So we get 2 strength, 2 intelligence, 2 dex, 2 mind, 3 vitality, and an extra 30% bonus XP. We're also going to equip Minfina's earring, which, yeah, that's another 30% XP. And a ton of stats. Like, those stats that are written there are ridiculous. Let's see, if I unequip this... Yeah, we're not getting much of a difference here. It probably doesn't do anything yet. Because let's see, our stat 22, 29. Yeah, our stats aren't going up. What's our vet at? Our vet is at 24. Yeah, it does not go up here. So much XP. Yeah, I get tons of XP. Now I need to buy an egg. Where's my sprint button? There it is. So what mounts did we get? I mean, we got a good number of mounts here. So let's see, how much are meals? Or would it fall in, boiled eggs fall under meals? Let's look at... Just look up boiled eggs. Egg. Just look up egg. Boiled eggs. Seems expensive. How about Mew It grapes? Can eat grapes. Grapes are overpriced. Grape juice is overpriced. What did I always used to eat that was dirt cheap? Usually eggs. There's a dirt cheap food you can buy though. I just don't remember what it's called. Where's our culinarian? Raisins are 5 gil. Raisins. Yeah. I might sell some raisins on the market board. I can't sell on the market board yet. So let's buy some raisins. Let's buy 10 raisins. And now we're good to go. We're going to also do this in the order that she gave it to us. And she said she wanted us to go to the Archers Guild first. Probably could have grabbed Aetherites when I was standing around, but I totally didn't. We'll grab this one. Look at Chloe over there. You now have access to the Ethernet. You can use this to teleport around the city. Wonder about this person. Pamela Minks. Okay, that's Chloe. I'm gonna go ahead and take a short break. We're at the hour mark. I'm gonna take a short break, and when I come back, we'll work on these quests. And we're back. Alright, let's do these quests. Let's go ahead and turn this. Oh, let's eat a raisin. More XP. Bernadette sent you to me, huh? Well, inexperienced or not, if you wish to prove your work to the people of Gridania, you're right to come. You do wish to prove yourself, do you not? Sure. Alright, population control. Ordinarily, the forest fungars that inhabit Central Shroud are not more than a nuisance. However, we have received reports that vast clouds of creature spores have rendered parts of the 12 wood impassable and ruined crops besides. We periodically cull the fungar population in order to prevent such occurrences, but the creatures have taken to spawning out of season, making it more difficult to keep their numbers in check. Though this is indeed a troubling development, the God's Quiver has more pressing concerns and can ill afford to waste time fighting fungars. If you wish to prove yourself, go to Central Shroud to exterminate 6 of the pest. Use caution and approach them one at a time, lest your adventuring career be cut disappointingly short. I'm pretty sure I can fight more than one at a time. Let's pick up her quest. Hail, adventurer, might you have a moment? I'm in need of a trustworthy soul to deliver this missive to Parnell. You can find her in the Shaded Bower in the midst of the markets. Yeah, sure. Well, I'm sure you as Gridanians have a tendency to be rather, I mean, in person they can be, well, a little on the prickly side. The matter is not urgent, simply hand over the missive the next time you find yourself in the markets, as a favor from one adventurer to another. Okay. What she's trying to say is, there's a lot of racists in Gridania. Not all of them, but they exist. Greetings, friends. You have found your way to the Archers Guild. Do you seek to uncover the secrets of our art? Ah, now that I think about it, you have the look of one who has received Mother Mion's gentle instruction. Very well, I shall give you a brief introduction to archery and the Archers Guild. The skills practiced by our archers allow them to gauge an enemy's weakness from afar and turn the tide of battle with a single, well-placed arrow. Should you join us, you should be taught to do the same. I wish I could take out enemies with one arrow. Archery, as practiced in Gridania, was born of 2 distinct styles of bowmanship. The first is devised by the longbow sentries of the Elezen who once ruled the lowlands, while the second belonged to the shortbow hunters of the formerly nomadic Minake. As you will doubtless be aware, both races ultimately came to call the Twelveswood home. Though the 2 people began as rivals, they gradually learned to live together in harmony. During this time, they learned from one another, their 2 skills of archery intermingling to give birth to the art as it is known today. For a time, the bow was used primarily for hunting, but as the hunters vied with one another to prove who was the better shot, there emerged a group of archers whose ultimate goal lay not in the practical pursuit of prey, but in perfection. Thus the Archers Guild was born, from the ranks of the Trappers League. It is the way of the guild to promote greatness in archery through friendly competition, and the results of our methods can be seen in the vaunted archers of the God's Quiver, many of whom spent their formative years loosing arrows in the guild's practice butts. Loosing the arrows into the butts. Got it. I hope this gives you a better idea of who we are and what we do here. Oh, do I see the spark of ambition flare within your eyes? If you wish to draw a string with the finest archers in Eorzea, look no further than the Archers Guild. Before you can enlist, however, you must gain the approval of the Guildmaster. Once you're ready to proceed, speak with me again and we'll begin seeing about your enrollment. Are you resolved to join the Archers Guild? Accept. The look in your eye bespeaks of your determination. It would be my pleasure to refer you to the Guildmaster Lucien. Unless you worry unduly, Lucien is an affable and kind-hearted woman. Even those of the guild have been known to seek her counsel. Even those not of the guild have been known to seek her counsel on various matters, and ever have they been given fair hearing. Lucien awaits you in the training area yonder. Present yourself before her and impress her Press upon her your desire to join the guild. Wah! I'm so tongue-tied trying to read this fast. Greetings, adventurer. I'm told you wish to join our ranks. I am Lucienne, master of the Archers Guild, and I bid you welcome. Our doors are open to all who have the will to learn. Allow me to explain the basics of your art and offer you a foretaste of that which we teach the members of our guild. The bow's greatest advantage is its range. Unlike those arms used in other disciplines of war, it allows one to strike an enemy from afar. Though the bow may not boast the destructive force of a sword or a spear, its myriad strategic applications can more than compensate for its shortcoming. An experienced archer can immobilize an enemy by striking a leg, or snap its strength with a poisoned arrow. Rise to become a virtuoso of archery and a veritable deluge of death will be yours to rain down upon your foes. By fighting from a distance, we can better assess the battlefield and thereby determine the most advantageous course of action. This is of paramount import, as your role in battle is to exploit the enemy's weakness. With the requisite placement and timing, but a single arrow may serve to turn the tide. Blah. To this end, the guild seeks to instill a discerning eye within its members, that they might learn to strike at vulnerability swiftly and surely. Now, any halfwit can bend the bow, but it's no simple undertaking to become a skilled archer. You must be prepared for a long and arduous journey. Are you resolved to complete that journey? Will you dedicate yourself to archery? Yes. Very well. Now, before proceeding any further, I must needs gauge your innate aptitude for archery. To this end, I hereby assign you the following trial. Slay the squirrels, ladybugs, and fungars that roam beyond the city gates. 3 of each should suffice. In doing so, you will prove your fitness to join the Archers Guild. Report back to me when the task is completed. I doubt that it will trouble you unduly. Alright, so now we need to kill a bunch of fungars, some squirrels, and some ladybugs. And we still need to go talk to Porcelain at the markets and give him the eel pie. We also have a letter to deliver to the markets. I think I'm going to be skipping a lot of side quests just to cut back on the reading, and it's not like I'm going to need the XP anyway. Tool supplier, Materia melter. Let's give Parnell our letter. What's this? A missive from of Membus, he's saying. Whatever could it be about? Let's see. She wants to know about the available stock of potions at the markets. Hardly a matter that warrants a letter, much less the hiring of a courier. I sense that adventurers from beyond our borders find Gridania is somewhat difficult to deal with. Are we truly so devoid of warmth? If we mistrust outsiders, it is only because so many of them have brought chaos to the Tallswood, and such sins as theirs are not soon forgotten. Yet, I suppose we might endeavor to be a little less cold. Alright, that's done. Now we need to give this guy that eel pie. By what right does a fledgling adventurer presume to address Parsimon? Parsimon, master of the markets. You think you can stroll in here, bold as you please, and demand my hard-earned knowledge? Ha! A merchant does not for not, especially when dealing with would-be heroes. If on the other hand you had some tasty morsel to curry my favor, then I might reconsider your request. Come now, this whole encounter reeks of Mion's handiwork, and more specifically of her baking. Don't look so surprised, last. I smelt that eel pie of yours from a mile away. Hand it over. Alright, here you go. I wanted some eel pie, but I guess you'll take it. Drink water, y'all. That flaky crust, just divine. Very well, I'm a man of my word. Pay close attention, for I shall only explain this one. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are... What are you yelling at me for, phone? Okay. The aspiring adventurer need look no further than the rosewood and ebony stalls. Both are but a short stroll from where we stand. If you mean to do battle, you best be prepared with a quality set of weapons and armor. Such goods are the province of the rosewood stalls, directly south of here. You'll be pleased to learn that the merchants of Gridania are exceedingly particular when it comes to craftsmanship, so you needn't fear defective straps and the like. If it's potions and paraphernalia you seek, head north to the ebony stalls. The shelves there are lavishly stocked with widely traveled olden merchants, and I may truly say that I have seen things amongst their myriad wares that I scarce knew existed. You follow me thus far? The first step in any purchase is select the stalls that meet your needs. Then you may concern yourself with price and profit. There is little more I can teach you with mere words. Go and peruse the stalls and see for yourself what wares they offer. There is no substitute for first-hand experience, after all, and I'm weary of talking, unless you have another eel pie. If I had another eel pie, I'd be eating it, sir. Said I had to buy raisins. Okay. He has another quest for me. It's not a big deal. Oh wait, I should grab these aetherites while I'm over here. There's the one all the way up there. Let's grab this one first. There's the Lancers Guild. I feel so small. I think I'm playing as the shortest height for Lalafels. Could be wrong. Pretty sure I'm the shortest height. Am I clipping through my dress though? Yeah, it looks like I'm clipping through the dress. I'm not like the biggest fan of this outfit. It's just that it gives XP. And I do have another set of gear that gives XP, but the problem is, I thought Eastern Journey gave you... Oh no, if you buy Eastern Journey, it has XP on it. I got the Eastern Journey stuff from an event that happened a long time ago. This aetherite, then we're going to grab this one, and this one, then we're going to grab the one by the Conjurer's Guild. I recognize this kid. It's really interesting that, you know, the Make It Rain event's going on. That's why we're seeing all this golden saucer stuff here, all these balloons and such. Hopefully I'll be able to access golden saucer before the event ends, because I'd like to grab the two emotes, the new emotes for the quest line for the event. I have to get all the way to Ul'dah to do that. And once I'm able to unlock more jobs, I'm probably going to also pick up Botanist and a couple other crafters just so I can make some gear and such. Okay, we got that. Now to run all the way down south. Probably need to put sprint somewhere on my hotbar. General sprint. Let's put it here. Also feel like I should put my raisins over here. You can, okay, we have access. And we have the Blue Badger Gate and the Yellow Serpent and the airship. So let's go to the airship landing so we can talk to Mother Mew. Ah, there's a bot right there. The conquering hero returns. You have completed my little task, I trust. The 3 locations you visited will feature prominently in your life as an adventurer. It's best you grow familiar with them as soon as possible. And you took the time to listen to the woes of citizenry. I cannot emphasize enough how important it is to lend your talents to one and all, no matter how trivial the matter may seem. I am thankful that you're an obliging sort, Renee. It is adventurers like you who will win the hearts of the locals and pave the way for those who follow. I pray Gridania can rely on your aid in its struggles to come. And that put us at level 4. Nice. Renee, have you visited the Bannock on your wanderings? It is a training ground found just outside the city where the soldiers of the Order of the Twin Adder are drilled in swordplay and other martial matters. I mention this because an acquaintance of mine, a gentleman by the name of Galfred, is an instructor there. I think you may be of some use to him. Go and introduce yourself and find out if there is anything you can do to help. Mind you, do not stray far from the path. The 12 Sweat is no place for merry strolls through the underbrush. Okay, we have our quest. Didn't they add a vendor? I wonder if I'm not allowed to see the vendor because of yeah, because I haven't met the people that have the vendors that should be in the towns. Because I have these 2 certificates. I'm gonna just be stuck holding on to until I meet them. Anything I can get from the Moogle? No. Alright, let's go. Time to slay some critters and speak with Galfred at the Bannock. What is my item level? 3. Okay. I learned Raging Strikes. Does my macro have Raging Strikes on it? Let's see. It has Sidewinder, Imperial Arrow. Let's go ahead and let's edit this one. Let's add AC Raging Strikes. And we're gonna set that to hotbar there. What skills are these? Straight shot, quick knot, and spike. And check our actions. We have heavy shot, straight shot, raging strikes. Okay. Let's beat up some squirrels, shall we? 1, 2. Get a ladybug. I got experience points. Yep. Finding gear. Yep. Lots of little tooltips. Good note. I already know all the tooltips, so we're not going to have to worry about looking through those too deeply. All right, we're level 5. Right, we killed all of those we need to kill. Level 6, we get Venomous Bite. Let's see, I need to slay some fungars. There's a fungi. Okay. Looks like there's a bunch more over here. The fate system. Oh, is there a fate nearby? I could probably do this fate. Do I need to do this fate? Probably not. What are we hunting here? Fungars. Not the ones we need for the quest, though. 1. There's another one. Okay. We're level 6. We learned leg graze. Let's leg graze you. Okay, we got another one. I'm not seeing them spawning. That's a problem. Oh yeah, we have Venomous Shot now. Got more. There's one. Venomous Bite should be able to handle a lot of these enemies. Where's the... There's a bait bomb. That's a lot of enemies. It'll be fine. Oh no, they're... Why do you keep... Stop that. I need you. No. Alright, we killed all the ones we need to kill for the quest. Y'all aggro range is way too short. Up, fate's done. So what do we get from the fate? 8 gil? I mean, we got some XPing. I And we got 520 XP from the Faint. It's a good bet. We were getting a lot more XP just from killing the mushrooms that were spawning with the Faint. We're already level 7. Galfred. Greetings. Mion sent a word to expect you. My name is Galfred, and I'm responsible for training our twin adder recruits. I thank you for volunteering your assistance. The 12 Wood is much changed since the calamitous arrival of the 7th Umbral era 5 years ago. The power of the elementals wanes, and the harmony of the forest gives way to chaos. Chaos. A great abundance of life has been lost as the strong run rampant, stifling the weak and the new sprung. Though it may not appear so the eye may tongue-tied. Though it may not appear so to the eyes of an outsider, the Twellswood is ailing, its once rich variety of fading memory. For the citizens of Gridania, the restoration of the forest is a sacred duty, and it is my hope that adventurers such as you will offer to aid them in their struggle. Listen to their request and do all that you can. May the elementals bless your endeavors, Renee. We need... I think our current boots... Yeah... We're going to need these boots. As much as I want the money, we're going to need these boots. I've unlocked roll actions. Second wind. What else have we learned? Nothing yet. But we did get second wind. Funny I didn't get the pop-up for roll actions whenever I learned leg graze. Alright. You're eager to lend a hand, that as well, but I cannot in good conscience send you into the forest until I have established your equipment is equal to the task. It bears repeating that in the 5 years since the dawn of the 7th Umbral era, many of the Twelve creatures have transformed into vicious, bloodthirsty monsters. Venturing into the forest without the proper gear is tantamount to suicide. I suggest you take some time to evaluate your equipment. Once you deem your armor is of sufficient quality, present yourself to me for inspection. Equip your head, body, hands, legs, and feet with gear of item level 5 or above. Okay, I need to equip gear. And this is where we run into a problem, because I do not have gear. This is level 5. These two... You give me money. You give me food. Can I afford to just buy gear? Let's see. That. Okay, I've got the little message there of what level gear I need. So I need head. This is item level 11. I need... No, it is item level. If I just do this, it gives us head, feet. We need body, hands, and legs. Wait, all this is level 5, though. They changed this? Ready for inspection, are we? Right then. Eyes forward, back straight. Yes, I think you passed muster. You would be surprised how many young, promising soldiers get themselves killed by rushing off into the woods, without first donning a decent set of God, I can't talk. Your equipment, however, should provide the required degree of protection. Consider yourself ready for duty, Renee. And we're going to take the bow. And we're going to equip the new bow. Put back on our circlet. And our boots. Put all this gear back on. 1, 2, 3. Yep. Our well-fed bonus wore away, so let's eat some more raisins. Renee, by your tireless efforts, you've proven yourself a friend to Gridania. I believe you can be trusted with sensitive intelligence. I would assign you a mission of considerable import, yet the need for secrecy prevents me from disclosing the details until you've pledged your participation. I am authorized to tell you only that it concerns suspicious activity in the 12 Sweat. Say that you will lend us your aid, and I shall proceed with the briefing. I'll accept. Give me the briefing, sir. Also, drink water, y'all. Good. Time is of the essence, so listen well. You will by now have heard of the suspicious individual has been seen prowling the tall sweat, and you may also be aware that the Ixal activity has risen sharply in the region as of late. What you may not know is that this increase coincided almost exactly with the first recorded sighting of the aforementioned individual. Suspecting a connection, we've tightened our surveillance in hopes of tracking down our unknown visitor. Alas, our quarry is proving to be exceedingly elusive, almost as if he knows our movements ahead of time. Where whole units have failed, a lone adventurer may yet succeed. Acting independently and covertly, you may be able to close in on our quarry unnoticed. Fear and anxiety are beginning to take their toll upon the citizenry remaining. For their sake, I ask that you aid us in this investigation. You have my gratitude. With your help, I am hopeful we will shed light upon this mystery. Begin your search in the Lifemen's Stump. It is there that the majority of the sightings took place. Be forewarned, my people cannot offer you support, lest our quarry catch scent of our presence and evade us yet again. Proceed with caution. This should be fine. Where are we going? The stump should be up here. Nice little waterfall. Got a tree and sapling here. Magicked blade. You're about to enter an instance battle. Instance battles only occur during certain quests and missions. Take a moment to read the information displayed in the active help window before answering the call of duty. Right, let's proceed. You'll be up to level 9 for this. That sword is as big as I am. It's bigger than I am. Yeah, I'm tiny.
Look, someone's already here.
It's Ida.
Oh dear, is that a sword in the stump? Bad idea. Really bad idea. It takes a lot less than that to incite the green wrath, you know. Why, the first time we came to the 12's Wood, we almost ended up as a stranger dinner, just for crashing our airship in the wrong place. It was all Popolimo's fault, of course. Though, he'd sooner swallow his staff than admit that he's wrong.
That dialogue rolled across really weird. By the way, is it loud enough? Could y'all hear them talking? Do I need to raise the volume? Because I could definitely raise the volume. No. Go ahead and raise it to here.
No, not this one. Not even close.
Kupo. No.
You know her, Kuplo Cobb? Well, not exactly, but we did once share a carriage. Isn't that right?
We did share a carriage. You stole my friend's alcohol.
How are the readings?
Same as the last. There is a disturbance here as well. And newly manifested at that. Kuplo Cobb seems convinced of your innocence. But if this isn't your doing, whose is it?
Whose is it? The short-tempered Thermitage?
Ever since the calamity, the forest's been really sensitive. The slightest disruption to the etheric flow. And this sort of thing happens.
It's a Treant. He doesn't look very happy. Oh, Treant has friends. None of them look happy. I shall shoot arrows at a tree.
It seems we have little choice.
Treants seem really spooky when you're a tiny Lalafell. Let's go ahead and throw a dot on all of them. I don't know if they want me to hit the big one or hit the little one. I'll attack the big one. It looks like they're holding all the aggro. Not yelling for me to hit something else. The friend... Oh, that big guy is taking, like, no damage. I was looking at the little frenzied oak. Okay, I think I'm supposed to take out the little ones. If you value your life, stay close. It's fine. Just gotta take out the little guys first. Got 2 more frenzied bulbs. More frenzy bulbs. Yeah, it looks like the NPCs are doing all the work here. I'm doing no damage. Acorn Armageddon. That's a cool. That's a cool name. We got a ton of XP. Ooh, what's this? It's a random crystal on the ground?
Hear, feel, think.
Cope, mauled, thief.
Crystal bearer. I am Heidelin, all made one.
All made one.
A light there once was that shone throughout this realm, yet it hath since grown dim. And as it hath faltered, so hath darkness risen up in its stead, presaging an end to life. For the sake of all, I beseech thee, deliver us from this fate. The power to banish the darkness dwelleth in the crystals of light. Journey forth and lay claim to them.
There it is. Heidelin. Meow.
By thy deeds shall the crystals reveal themselves to thee. Only believe, for the light liveth in thy heart.
To be tempered.
Go now, my child, and shine thy light on all creation.
Kupo.
You fainted. A surfeit of ether, no doubt.
And what have we here?
Our culprit, it would seem, an Ixal. And no ordinary Ixal either. A chieftain. That they would venture this deep into enemy territory, the beastmen may indeed be acting under orders. This is Papalimo. We found the
How are we
culprit.
feeling then?
It was an Ixalan
Better?
chieftain.
Good.
Yes, we'll seek Brother Esumian's cooperation in the matter. Ida?
Giant crystals.
Oh, loud
Can't say I've seen
What's
any.
the same as always?
Are you sure you're feeling better?
No. Our character always looks so angry.
Understood. Over and out. Kuplokop, please bear word of these developments to Brother Esumiyan. We shall soon return to give a full report.
Understood. Over and out. Kupo!
Kupo! Mhm.
Here is where we part ways. Till next time, take care.
The voice acting gets so much better after you finish A Realm Reborn. It's endearing. Looking back on this voice acting now after what we have,
I think that sword might be a clue. You should definitely pull it out and take it back to the Bannock. You don't suppose that adventurer could see Kuplokop, do you?
And this occurs to you now? Yes, it seemed that way. Time will tell.
Well, time will have to, because you won't. You never tell me what's really going on. Unless... you don't know what's going on either.
You'd like that, wouldn't you?
but yeah, the Japanese voice acting back in A Realm Reborn. Now, you gotta remember, this is like like a decade old, right? So the voice acting definitely improves. And it's just like, it's so good now when you come back and see the voice acting and the animations and cutscenes back in the original game. It's like, this game's grown. Alright, now back to the Bannock. I still need to grab the Aetheryte Bent Branch. I'll grab that while I'm down that way. We have another feint. The aggro range is really short. Oh well. With a de-aggro range, I think. Hey you, come here. I feel like Venomous Strike is a little too slow right here. I'll just focus on heavy shots and straight shots. I don't want to focus too much on Fates right now. I'd rather wait until I can get Grand Company seals from it. But, I mean, it is more XP. And money. Probably not a lot of money, but I feel like money is going to be an issue until we hit level 30. Only 10 gil? That's not a lot. Actually really close to hitting level 10. Yobu Matsutaka Oniwa. Oh no, I'm supposed to be reading this? But tell me, what were you able to discover at Lightman's stuff? I found this magic blade. A sword in the stump and a dead Ixal. I can say with absolute certainty that this blade is of Ixali origin. It is of a kind used exclusively in Beastman's rituals. The Ixal rarely set foot outside of the central shroud, so tight is our guard over the area. What purpose could have driven them to take such a risk? I fear something is afoot. What's that? A dubious couple sporting particular spectacles? So you have finally been acquainted with Yida and Papalimo. Papalimo? Lay your suspicions to rest. Gridania counts them among her staunchest allies. Both are scholars hailing from a distant land, and they have been with us since before the calamity. Their garb may appear outlandish, and their exchanges baffling, but never once have they given us cause to doubt them. I need water. Gridania. Indeed, they oft assist in the gods' quiver and the wood whalers in their work. But as I hope you will in the days to come, Renee. Although our unknown visitors elude us still, owing to your efforts, we have acquired important intelligence on the Ixali threat. You have my gratitude. We are fortunate indeed to have a capable adventurer such as you aiding us. I pray you will continue to serve the people of Gridania in whatever capacity you're able. Talking about shafts. Just talking about shafts. I also got foot grays. What was foot grays? Oh, that's the one that binds. Yeah. Renee, injuries of several of my men have left me short-handed and require a capable sort to complete their unfinished duty. The task is simple. Put down as many of the local Chigo population as necessary to acquire 3 of their egg sacs. Having done so, you're to deliver them to Mondragon at Gilbert's Spire. He will answer any queries you have. Now, I have other business to attend to. Okay, they want us to defeat some mosquitoes. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, I'm tanky enough to just stay in here, so I should. Yep. Nothing to improve our gear yet. Sadly, this is one of the rough parts. The only thing we can really do gear-wise to improve ourselves is jewelry and legs. Now, I feel like I'm missing something. Because isn't there like the brand new adventure ring? I don't remember where we get the brand new ring from. Let's see now. 14 brand new ring. When do we get the ring? Okay, so it says you need to do Hall of the Novice. Available at level 17. That seems really old, though. Let's look up on... Let's look here. Because the brand new ring is important. Can we not get the ring anymore? Is it still in the game? It's in the brand new warrior set. Okay, so yeah, we need to do the level 15 Hall of the Novice, then we'll get the brand new ring. There's gonna be a bit before we have access to that. I'm just running up here real quick so we can grab this 8th ring. Teleport land. And now they want us to go northeast. Yeah, some pants would be a nice upgrade. Can I not jump up here? I thought I could. No, I thought I could jump up here. Maybe it's this rock. There we go. Definitely a lot of fates up. Because for the most part, we're going to be like relying on this earring to give us stats. It seems, however, okay, so we got the X-Axe. It seems, however, that you had little trouble gathering the X-Axe in their stat. Excellent work. I shall have them sent over to the Trappers League immediately. Lest you wonder, these X-Axe are not destined for the dinner table. Members of the Twin Adder and the Woodwellers are assisting the League by collecting the samples they need to check for signs of sickness. The Chigo, you see, is one of the few creatures capable of transmitting the disease known as the Creeping Death. Until recently, any healer who contracted this ghastly illness would almost invariably perish. Indeed, a single outbreak once claimed the lives of a third of the Hurian populace here in Gridania. Okay, so Creeping Death is malaria. That was a long time ago, of course. With the medicines available to us now, the Creeping Death is not the killer it once was. Even so, it's best to halt any new outbreaks before they occur. Thus, we gather the eggs on a regular basis to assist the Trappers League with their ongoing research. Your timely assistance is most appreciated. Look now, vaccines work. We're level 11. Let's see. You want me to recover surveying equipment? Such an embarrassing turn of events. I sent a recruit from the Bannock on a surveying expedition, only for the Craven to turn tail and flee at the first sign of trouble. This is not how we treat requests from the Conjurers. And if such a poor showing wasn't bad enough, the lily-livered half-wit left behind the surveying equipment provided by the hearer Pauline herself. While I attempt to instill some backbone into the so-called soldier, would you mind recovering the surveying gear and returning to the hearer Pauline at Gavino's Boyer? According to my recruit's tale of woe, there should be a set of survey records, a surveyor's rope, and 2 boxes of surveyor's instruments strewn about the interior of a cave to the south of here. It's a wonder the damn fool didn't lose his boots. Matron watch over you. Okay, so we need to go to a cave. Drink water, Neil. Turn on a little auto run. Let me guess, we're going down here. Yeah. I need to fight our way through this cave. Beat up these Yarzen. Oh, I did not want to fight the water sprite. Guess we're fighting the water sprite. There's some survey records. Survey equipment. No, that was instruments. There's the rope. You jerk. And we have the instruments. The last set of instruments. I have to fight this guy. Very unfortunate we're going to be... Oh, I didn't have it. I wasn't eating raisins. Dodge this one. I was not able to dodge it. So let's take it down. Eventually we'll need to go back to town and turn in those other quests. Here you go, Pauline. All the surveying equipment. Oh, but this is the equipment I left with the soldiers at the Bannock. But at first sign of danger, you say, I see. Well, all is not lost. It appears the recruit managed to complete the surveying assignment. The records are actually quite detailed. With the changes wrought by the Calamity, I thought it wise to send the Order of the Twin Adder on a number of expeditions to map the region's topography. As fortune would have it, the officers saw these tasks as an excellent opportunity to train inexperienced soldiers. We can no longer rely on our past knowledge of the 12 Squid. If we are to survive these troubled times, we must reacquaint ourselves with our surroundings, that we may better discern the threats we face. Stay vigilant, adventurer. So I'm going to go ahead and take the money. We're level 12, and that gives us Bloodletter. Nice. Bloodletter. Lures an attack with a potency of 110. It has 2 charges and it's insta-cast. So let's see. And Bloodletter is an ability. So it's an off-global cooldown. Good, good. Now we can do more damage. And you're going to give me a new bow. So I'm going to accept this quest. I hesitate to make such a dangerous request, but might you assist us in thinning the number of annals on Naked Rock? We got to go to Naked Rock now. In our efforts to commune with the elements, we conjurers often find ourselves in the area. Of late, however, our meditations have all too frequently been interrupted by unprovoked annul attacks. Truly, the beasts grow more aggressive by the day. Their numbers have continued to grow since the advent of the 7th Umbral Era. Forcing packs of the Skeleton to come down from the mountains in search of food. If you could slay a handful of the beasts, that should lessen their need to hunt and also serve as a warning to the Annuls to remain within their territory. But I'm afraid you must do more than thin the existing population. If we're truly to break this spiraling growth, then we must also target their future offspring. Bring me one of their eggs, and you will have played your part in returning balance to this area of the forest. Okay, let's go beat up some scalings and steal their eggs. I believe I already have Bloodletter in my macro. Thank you. So this shouldn't be too bad. Didn't this quest used to have you get multiple eggs? I remember I used to do something that would have me climb all the way up here and interact with a bunch of things. I think you're down. I'm just curious. I don't think I've ever come inside this little king. Alright, let's go find that egg. Okay, it's right there. No, I mean as my AoE. I'm gonna get my AoE skill. I'm assuming I'm not far away from it. I get... Oh, it's level 18 when I get Quick Knot? Okay, that's kind of far away. I can't sprint yet. Hey Sammy, how are you doing? Sorry if it took me a second to notice your message. Also, look, there's a hunt over there. One of these things doesn't belong here. And it's Fornius. Sadly, Fornius will one-shot me, so I'm going to leave him alone. Hope you're having a good day, Sammy. Ah, you've returned. Now might my brothers and sisters continue their meditations undisturbed. You have my thanks. As for the egg, can you deliver it to Subba Kazama Sub Kamazam at the Bannock? Null eggs are both large and filled with nutrients. It's the perfect meal for a soldier. She'll be more than a little pleased to see you, I should imagine. Right, let's bring that egg. Soldier's breakfast. Can I fit through here? Yes. Who goes there? Oh, Renee, it's you. Another delivering. I like how all these characters act like they know me, and it's like I haven't been doing any of the side quests, so they don't know me. I'm not certain I should be the one to buy Nafika. It's an null egg. The troops will be glad indeed to see one of these at the table. And you say here Pauline sent you on this errand? I hear the Anoles are more numerous than ever, yet you appear to have managed the task with your skin intact. Your skill and bravery continue to amaze me. And we can get a new bow. Which, I mean, it's a little more damage. And we're level 13. So quick. Renee, thank the gods you've come. We have a potential crisis on our hands, and I would appreciate your assistance. Will you hear me out? Sure. Listen well, for we haven't much time. To the southeast of here lies a dungeon known as Spirit Hold. It was all but destroyed during the calamity. Desiring to offer the ruins back to the forest, I here ventured inside to carry out the rite of returning. Alas, it would seem something has gone awry. Word arrived just moments ago that the hero and his guards have been attacked by a towering shadow. Aye, you heard me true. A shadow. On any other day, I would dispatch my best quivermen to provide support. But I sent them to repel an exilic incursion in the West Shroud, nearing Bellico. The timing of these events cannot be mere coincidence. I fear the Ixals somehow caught wind of our plans and are attempting to disrupt the rite in an effort to weaken the bond between man and elemental. They must not be allowed to succeed, and so I bid you go to Spirit Hold and do whatever is necessary to resolve the situation. Please say you'll help us. Yeah, sure, I'll do it. I knew you wouldn't let me down. You'll have all the support I can muster. Now, we're racing against time, so you had best make haste. Make haste. Let's equip our new bow. Level 1, level 8. I'm running the wrong way. Yeah, down here. I want to help these guys. I mean, I guess I could. Give me a level sync. I don't have quick shot. I mean, I'm getting the animal hides. It's gonna be useful if I decide to level Leatherworker. There we go, 10 gills, 700 XP. Sounds good to me. Now, to our quest. South of here. Drink water, y'all. Also, how are we doing on time? Okay, we're about 2.5 hours in. Probably after I do this quest, I'll take a short break. Who goes there? An adventurer, is it? You're at Instructor Girlfriend's request, you say? Thank the matron. Doubtless you already know this, but a towering shadow manifested without warning and attacked the hero in the midst of the rain. Most of his party is successfully evacuated, but 5 remain unaccounted for. Please find them and send them out of harm's way. Okay, let's go save the conjurers. I have to beat up some imps. Help the wood whalers. Take some band-aids, my friend. A great shadow towering over me. What in the 12's good grace? Okay. An adventurer? Please, you must save the hero. I like how he walks out of there so, like... Hey, you. Nope. Let's pick up all these guys. And gals. Hey ma'am, you're very tall. If I can pick this one up without getting attacked by one of these imps. I'm gonna have to take out those two though. Conjure. I don't have anything to interrupt Blizzard with, sadly. When do I get... Oh yeah, I'm not gonna get head graze until 24. I can probably hide Xenon, because, not like I need to hide anything in chat. Injured healer. Here. Yep, sure, let's do it. Who are you? O mournful mask of creation, grant you this humble stone of soul, that it may wake to life. That's a big rock. We must protect the conjurer. Hey friend, let's poison you, let's slow you down. And then just run around in circles, because you can't do anything about it. You're strong, but are you strong enough to withstand this? What, a ground AoE? Yes. You act like I'm scared of a ground AoE. And there we go. Nice and easy. That golem could be vanquished. That woman is no ordinary adventurer. Of course not. She's Renee Lacrosse. She's on a journey for power. Damnation, he's eluded us yet again. Oh, fancy meeting you here. How are things? Oh no. More birds. This makes it how many times a day? 7? Their movements are beyond our fathoming. You think maybe they're trying to summon their primal? I hope not, for all our sakes. Though we must be prepared for the worst. Withered, the same fate has befallen Emerald Moss. As we feared, Dalamud's anomaly is affecting life in the 12 Swin. You mean the disturbance in the etheric flow? The very same. Our Garleans have a lot to answer for. The imbalance they've created is plunging the land into chaos, just as Louis Suave forewarned. It's no wonder the primals have started appearing. Time is against us, but there is still hope for the land. We must hold fast to that hope and fight to the very last. Some good 1.0 referencing. Agreed. Stupid things. You trip with your etheric goggles on. These stupid things happen to be the very latest in Charlian innovation. Show some respect. But they're so uncomfortable and ugly. If you ask me, they're an improvement over that mask of yours. Hard to believe it's already been 5 whole years, isn't it? Already? 5 years is but a heartbeat in the life of the planet. I suppose you're right. Now that I think about it, the 12s would barely recovered at all, and the Gridanians still have the same old problems. I, along with some new ones. Just in case the Ixal and Garuda weren't troublesome enough, the Sylphs had to go and invite Ramuh, didn't they? You ever think about those adventurers who fought alongside us? I do. And then 5 years seems like ages. I wonder what became of them. The story, like, for people who didn't play in 1.0 and were curious about this whole idea with the Warriors of Light disappearing and everything that they pushed on you in the beginning, because they kind of dropped this whole storyline by the end of A Realm Reborn, is because those characters that got teleported away were our characters we played in 1.0. And the lore behind it is that we were teleported 5 years into the future. So if you're a legacy player and have a legacy character, like you are one of those warriors of light they can't see anymore, Ida, look. Huh? Galling? What is that exactly? Galling? Yet another disturbance in the ether, and freshly manifest at that. It seems to be emanating from the Lifeman stuff. We must hurry. And what they're showing now is the power of the echo, and we're seeing the past events of the people around us. Drink water now. Are you alright? Your eyes glazed over for a while there. The good news is that the hero is unharmed. Somewhat dazed, yes, but whole of mind and body. Bad news concerns everything else. Lest you forget, the 12's Wood is the domain of the elementals. It is by their leave that man abides in the forest and avails himself of its bounty. The ground which this dungeon occupies is no different. Having no more use for the dungeon, the Gridania sent a hero to offer this place back to the elementals by way of the right of returning, which is essentially an expression of gratitude. Alas, he failed to complete the ritual for obvious reasons. While the poor soul cannot be blamed for this, the fact remains that unless the elementals are given their due, they may very well consider it a slight. And the very last thing the Gridanians can afford to do in these uncertain times is risk alienating the 12's Wood Eternal Guardians. Also, this whole idea with the elementals and the guardians and stuff was a lot deeper at 1.0. But you have more than done your part. We shall see the hero to safety and send for his peers to finish the rank. In the meantime, please make your way outside and report to Alistan. But where are my manners? I am Palpamio. Palpalimo. Why did I... Reading his name is making me like it's Palpalimo. How can I mess up that name? And the tactless woman beside me here is Ida. Palpalimo and I are surveying the 12's Wood together. Pleased to meet you. Ida, give me a hand, wouldn't you? Would you? Blah. Wait, there's something familiar about you. Could it be that you are... No, never mind. Doubtless, my eyes are playing tricks. Till we meet again. See? Papa Limo remembers us. No. And we are done in Spirit Hold. Let's run outside. So these guys used to have a really long racker range. Let's see if they still do. Last time I used Second Wind, it's like 80 HP. Let's go below half before we use it. Okay, good. It's half HP for us right now. There we go. Oh, we got an achievement. Crush your enemies. What was that for? We defeated 100 enemies. Got it. All this happened inside Spirit Hold? 12 preserve us. Who is that masked mage, and by what dark ambition is he driven? So many things shrouded in mystery. Well, I shan't find any answers on my own. I must needs discuss this with Galfred. The matter warrants a full investigation. If I am any judge, and that shall certainly be my recommendation, Your courage has saved many lives this day, adventurer. For this, you have my deepest gratitude. Pray return to Gridania and speak out Mew. Okay. I understand she wishes to thank you for your efforts on our behalf. Alright. We're finally at the point where we can go back to Gridania and turn in all these quests. So let's return to Gridania. No. And we're going to go ahead and sit on this bench here. Actually, do we have a cuter sitting pose? I mean, I like this one because we kick our little feetsies. This one's cute too. Yeah, let's kick our feetsies. But yeah, I'm gonna go AFK real quick. We're at the 2 hour and 40 minute mark. So we've got about another hour of yeah, we have another hour that I want to be going for this stream. So let me go ahead and take a short break, and when we return, we'll be turning in these quests. No, I'll see y'all soon. Yeah, and we're back. Alright. Let's report this person because they're doing real money trade activity. I agree. Alright, they're reported. And now we can go back and let's go turn in these quests real quick. Pick up our next archer quest. I could have used the Aethernet. Let's eat us another raisin. Well, the fledgling adventurer returns. Yes, my friend, I return. Oh, they have an eye patch. I want an eye patch. I'm gonna take the eye patch. Because I'll be able to use it for glamour later. Let's see, let's try on the eye patch. Try on. Yeah, good old eye patch. Sadly, we don't know how to glamour yet. I'm gonna be using my friendship circlet until what, level 25? Yeah. Tell Lucienne we took care of all the varmint she wanted us to kill. Welcome back, Renee. It would seem you successfully completed the trial. You have proven yourself worthy of a place within these halls. It is with pleasure that I name you an archer of the guild. As fellows of the path, let us together strive for greater mastery of our art. Now, though you may be a member of the Archers Guild, know that your seniors will not coddle you with personal attention. It is up to you to seek out the experiences you need to grow as an archer. To this end, I present you with this hunting log. Written within are the names of such creatures as would provide a fitting challenge. Should you find yourself lacking direction, you would do well to refer to the log. By way of a first step, I encourage you to practice proper technique. Loose arrow after arrow, paying close attention to form until the movement becomes second nature. When drawing your bowstring has become as natural to you as drawing breath, and the world seems clear when viewed down from the shaft of an arrow, return to me. Go well, my young apprentice. The next quest will be available at level 5. Well, good thing I'm level 13. And we now have access to the hunting log, which I'm actually going to assign to the hotbar. Logs, hunting log. Let's throw it up there. I won't need the hunting log yet. Like the XP you get from it is pretty low, but you get, overall it's good XP. A matter of perspective. Good evening to you, Renee. I felt that it was about time you've returned. Have you grown more accustomed to the bow? Of course I have. Before we go any further, I wish to ensure that you have grasped the fundamentals of archery. Tell me, Renee, do you truly understand what it means to see clearly? To see clearly is not merely to look, it is to observe with intent. Fail to do this, and no amount of talent with a bow will avail you. An archer must remain vigilant for any trace of his target, overlooking not the smallest detail, lest it prove crucial to the realization of his purpose. You must in effort see clearly. The coming task will test your powers of observation. A number of targets have been hidden through the city. I would have you seek out and destroy them. Each will fall easily to your heavy shot technique. When you've completed the task, return to me and we will continue. Alright, let's go shoot some targets. There's one there. And there should be... For some reason I feel like there used to be one over here, or it's just part of a later quest. I think eventually one's gonna be up there. Where you at, my friend? Where's this target? There it is. Okay, target destroyed. There's one up here. Alright. There's one over there. Okay. One up there. No. Quest area should have cleared this. Where's this last one at? There it is. There we go. Use the Ethernet to go back to the Archers Guild. Ah, you've returned. I trust you've begun to comprehend the crucial importance of seeing clearly. The next trial will test your power of observation in battle. Travel to North Shroud, and there put down 8 microchews and 8 popopos. Opopos. In contrast to the inanimate and wholly unthreatening targets of the previous trial, these creatures may be relied upon to move around and fight back. Nor are those the only differences. Being comparatively numerous, microchews and opopos are anything but difficult to find, and yet may be assured that this task will test your powers of observation, albeit in a different manner. This time you'll need to evaluate the abilities of your opponent. In so doing, you will learn, amongst other things, that microchews produce a poison that can quickly sap one's strength, while opopos, like archers, possess the advantage of range. Knowing their strengths, how will you go about mitigating them? If you commence your attack before identifying an effective strategy, you will soon be made to regret your folly. But if you take the time to observe your targets from afar, you will surely glean the knowledge necessary to defeat them. I look forward to hearing of your success, Renee. Now I have a quest to go to North Shroud. And we still need to go talk to Mignon. So let's go to the airship landing. I'm still slightly annoyed that my pants are clipping through my dress. Welcome back, Renee. A little bird tells me that the hero and his party owe you their lives. A tale for the tavern if ever there was one. It is only a shame that I must ask you not to tell it, for the time being, at least, to make myself clear. Until the heroes have made their will on the matter known, it would be best to avoid unsettling people with stories of walking statues. Okay, sure. Now then, you must have suitable recompense for your valiant service. For the first half of your reward, I give you leave to make use of the accommodations here at the guild. Arrangements have been made so that all you need to do is speak with Antoine now, whenever you crave the comfort of a firm bed and a soft pillow. Alright, the inn room's available. For the second half of your reward, I offer you another path to fame and fortune, guild leaves. Guild leaves are records of various requests we receive from the citizenry. They outline all manner of tasks which ambitious young adventurers like you can elect to undertake. Gontra is our guild leave official, or leave met, here at the Carline Company. I have spoken with him regarding your knack for solving challenging problems, and he is eager to make your acquaintance. By the way, have you had the perchance to hear about the coming festival? It is truly a splendid occasion, looked forward to by young and old alike, and one I heartily recommend that you take the time to enjoy. Don't be too disappointed if the recent troubles cast a shadow over the proceedings, however. I fear nothing short of the mysterious interloper's apprehension can prevent that. But we are talking about you, Renee. You have made Mother proud. Aw, we've made Mother proud. I expect great things of you, young lady. Aw, we did a little cheer. The recommendations list is now available. Now we're level 14. Pick up our next quest. We're gonna get pants. Some hempen trousers. Good, we need pants. How's my favorite fresh-faced adventurer? Oh, do not scowl so, I speak out of habit. You've come a long way since you first walked through my door, and I'll not deny it. As a matter of fact, I think it's about time you made yourself useful at the Bit Branch Meadows in Central Shroud. Unlike the recruits you see at the Bannock, the men and women out at Bit Branch are fully occupied with their own work. As such, I imagine there are more than a few who would welcome the assistance of a rapidly maturing adventurer like yourself. Bit Branch is also home to a very usefully situated aetheryte. It is, in other words, the perfect place for you to begin the next stage of your journey as an adventurer. And what better time than the present? Leave the city via the Blue Badger Gate and continue to the southwest until you come to a bridge. Cross it, and when you spy an aetheryte in the distance, you may congratulate yourself with successfully found Bit Branch Meadows. I've already been to Bit Branch Meadows, though. If you so fancy, you may also make use of the Chocobo Porter service. Doubtless the safest way to get to your destination. Chocobo Keep Singer should not hesitate to lend his birds to a capable adventurer like you. Oh, and be sure to introduce yourself to Keitha, the head Chocobo Wrangler, when you arrive. Alright, so we have access to that. How's my inventory? Do I have anything? There's nothing really here that I need to worry about, like, storing. I mean, it's all in mine. It's all in here. Let's go into the inn real quick. Just so we can store away our extra stuff. Let's see, we can put away the chicken knife, the revolver, the death scythe. We can put away the onion helm, the goblin cap. Put away most of this stuff. Put away all our extra gear we got from the mail. Do we even need this stuff? There we go. That should clean up some inventory space for us. And now we should go to... We could go to Bit Branch, but I feel like we should just go ahead and head over to North Shroud so we can get the next part of our Archer quest. I'm going to take the Yellow Serpent Gate. And look, see, these enemies have these little marks on their heads just because they're in the hunting log. Yeah, so let's just hit everything. There we go. Now we need to go hunt some Opapos. Oh, there's also a midge swarm. We can take that out while we're here. I wonder if I could just, while using all these things, I wonder if we can tank this many level 9 enemies. This actually might be a little rough. Oh, we're fine. Take out this midge swarm. So that's another one for the hunting log. And this will be our last Opapo, and then we'll go after the micro cheese. A lot of Opapos here. Oh, there's a big fade over there. I don't know if I can solo that, to be honest. It's level 8? I don't know if I can solo this. I also don't know if it's worth my time soloing it. Doesn't help that it has a poison. As long as these other enemies don't decide they want to eat me, I'm fine. Let's throw our dot back up, slow it down. Yeah, when it can actually just sit here and fight us, it actually hurts a lot. Nice. That's a little XP, and now we can hunt the micro cheese. Sadly, we're getting to the point where we're getting very little XP from hunting mobs like this. I don't even know if I'm going to get XP from that one. I did. Oh, look at that bear over there. It looks like a hunt. So we're not going to fight the bear. The bear will eat us. There we go. They're taken care of. And let's go ahead and return to Gridania. Oh, you know what? Let's not return yet. We're level... These are level 8. Let's see if we can go ahead and level here real quick. Well, the Opopo's level 9? Oh! What we have here. Thank you for subscribing, Danny. Yeah. Yeah, thank you so much for subscribing. Yeah. Also, you subscribed right as we hit level 15. Yeah. Okay. Hey, look, I just got a tip about class actions, which aren't a... Or did we get a trait? No, it's just... it's like the game kind of forgot that they did away with that. Class actions and stuff. What's this one? There's some actions which can only be learned by completing specific class quest. For example, okay, so I need to do a quest to learn repelling shot. That's what it was. Now we can return to Gridania and go back to the Archer's Guild. Drink water, Neon. I have a second glass of water here. I got it whenever I was out. To the Archer's Guild. Welcome back, youngerling. Tell me, were you able to put your techniques to good use? When faced with an enemy who can attack from a distance, simply raining arrows upon it is wasteful and dangerous both. The battle will be not more than a contest of strength. By employing the appropriate technique, however, one may bring down one's foe with greater ease and fewer arrows. For instance, you may choose to prime your weapon well and strike hard, or employ toxins to sap their strength over time. I did those things. On the assumption that is the fact on on the assumption that this fact fell upon you prior to the fall of your 16th target, I congratulate you on passing the trial. Leah, Sephirot, is it Lang? Leah? Lang, and Sephirot? What's your honest evaluation? I like her, she's fun. Not bad if you ask me. The adventure pulls a good bow and is enthusiastic besides. Pleasure to meet you. My name is Lei Aliapo, and this is my second year at the guild. It's quite plain that you have the talent with a bow, but you must take care to mind your surroundings when you're pursuing a target. I had my eye on you for the duration of your trial, but not once did you notice my presence. Mind your surroundings? That's rich coming from you. I don't like this guy. Your every movement is wasteful, adventurer. Your back is crooked. Your elbow misaligned. It takes you an age to prime your bow, and twice as long to loose an arrow. In summary, you fail on all accounts. You have no talent as an archer, none whatsoever. I shall say it plain, Lucienne. This woman is not fit to wield a bow. For our sake and hers, we should revoke her membership. As I've always said, outsiders can scarce be expected to understand, never mind master our noble art. We waste our breath trying to teach her, like... Yeah, he's a bit racist. You haven't noticed. Well, allow me to introduce you to Silver, our comrade at the butt. The fellow was once of the gods cover, you see, and he can be a little opinionated when it comes to archering. Oh, but you mustn't pay him any heed. He's like that to everyone. You'd be lucky to get much sense out of a fossil-brained wildwood Alizen like him at the best of times. With them, it's always 12s with this and elementals that. And no offense to intended, Lucienne. You need to work on your language as well, eh? None takenly. I know full well that some of my kind can be prideful to excess and intolerant of other races. Although people may behold the same object, ever will they see different things. There is no right or wrong to it, for it is a question of perspective. What matters is the perspective we choose to adopt. You are possessed of bright eyes, Renee, eyes that bespeak great understanding. They shan't lead you astray, so I trust them. I'm so reading these lines wrong. They shan't lead you astray, so trust to them and to what they sing. Go now and resume your training. I look forward to marking your progress when we next meet. I mean, I'm already high enough level to get more quests. The bow is a downgrade. I already have an eye patch. I won't need armor. Is this better than what I have? It is not better than what I have. So we shall take the money. Now we can take the level 10 quest, School of Hard Knocks. It pleases me to see how you've grown as an archer. Plainly, you have taken my counsel to heart and learned to see with your own eyes. I would now have you discover what it means to behold things from a different standpoint. You will recall Leia, one of your seniors at the guild. I have given you over to her care for this lesson. Speak with her and do as she bids. I've been expecting your name. Shall we get on with it then? First, a quick review. Remember how the Bowmaster had you seek out and destroy targets hidden throughout the city? Well, I would have you do the same. This time you need to venture out the gates, though. I'm sure you've realized this by now, but there is no guarantee of safety in the 12 Swing. As you search, you should take care to mind your surroundings. You won't have the luxury of focusing solely on your quarry this time. You'll have to keep your eyes peeled for potential threats as well. That said, your objective is to destroy the targets alone, so avoid unnecessary combat and maintain a safe distance from any hostile creatures. Should you come under attack, take to your heels, risking direct confrontation only if you can't outrun your pursuers. The targets are hidden in Central Shroud. As before, use heavy shot technique to destroy each one with a single arrow. Go well, Rainy. Alright, let's go shoot some targets. Also, drink water. She said Central Shroud, right? Yes. See, all our targets are to the right. Gridania is so pretty. I like Gridania. Okay, there's one target up there. Can't reach it yet. Oh, there's also one under the bridge. One, two, one over here on the river. We got attacked by a dynamite. 2 dynamites. 3 dynamites. Right, that's all the dynamite taken care of. Got an archery butt up there. Okay, where's the next one? It's over here. Okay. And there's one more over here. There's 2 more, but we only need to shoot one of them. Alright, we've destroyed all the targets. And she wants us to report back. She wants us to go back to the Archers Guild. I'm still. Do we want to teleport? I didn't set Gridania as a favored location. I should have done that. It's fine. You can earn that. I should have set it as a favored location. Oh, that's annoying. Get de-aggroed. How are we doing on time? We got another 20 minutes. We should probably just do our archer quest. And we'll pick up on main story in the next stream. Sprint. When do we get... Don't get Peloton until level 20. Welcome back, Sam. I probably got another 20 minutes left in the stream. So please enjoy your time here. Let's set this as a free destination and go to the Archer's Guild. I have a feeling I'm going to be teleporting there a lot. I've done it. I took care of the targets. Well, you made short work of those targets, I must say. It seems you've learned to seek out your prey without being preyed upon. let's continue then. I have a mind to give you more practical experience, and we received a request just recently, which I think will provide the perfect opportunity. Hey Tyon, how are you doing? It seems tree slugs and vultures have been congregating in an ever-increasing number in the vicinity of the honey yard, causing no end of trouble for the locals. We've been tasked with culling the beast. This request comes direct from the Stillglade Fane. When the Woodwellers, the God's Quiver, cannot spare enough forces to attend to such matters, the Conjurers often turn to us for help. And before you ask, there's good reason why they would rather not see to this particular task themselves. The creatures in question possess abilities which can cause problems for the magically inclined. But that's quite enough about the Conjurer's troubles. Lucienne taught you how to discern an enemy's key traits, did she not? Well, now you'll need to go do so while maintaining situations. I am so tongue-tied. Oh, you're awful. You've been ill for a few days. You've returned to work also. Oof. I really hope you feel better. Like, assuming you just got, like, the flu or something, or a virus? Well, now you'll need to do so while maintaining situational awareness, lest you be overrun. Consider this a comprehensive review of her lessons and my own. Your orders are as follows. Head out into the East Shroud, and there put down 8 tree slugs and 8 vultures, using all of your skills as an archer. Good hunting, your name. Alright, let's go over to East Shroud then. I don't think I have the... I can go to the Lancers Guild and take the Fearing. Lancers Guild. Let's sing. We want to go to Sweet Bloom Pier. You think it's a virus you've gotten since it started on Friday? Hopefully you get over it soon. Sucks being sick. What we got? We got some vultures. We got some vultures. 1, 2, 3. How many of these vultures do I need to count? 8? Wish I had access to my AoE. I did not want to shoot the hornet swarm. As my dad says, be quiet, it's just the man flu. Okay. The man flu? I don't even... Think butter and young. Another vulture here. And let's start heading over towards the tree slugs. There should be some more vultures this way too. Here's a tree slug. Here's another tree slug. There's a fate here. Oh, I should do the fate. Yeah, let's do the thing. Because we can have vultures here. I like my dots are doing very little right now. But then again, it's like my gear is I mean, it's got stats on it. It's not very defensive though. Invalid target. A lot of slugs. Fine. Target a vulture. Vulture. Maybe I should deal with the slugs. No, why do you target something I wasn't already fighting? No, stop that. Ooh. Okay. We killed all the slugs we need to kill. I just need to deal with these vultures. Oh, I just realized I didn't refresh my raisins. I missed out on so much 3% XP. Got all the vultures I need to beat? Yes. Oh, you know what? I bet if I had my raisins, I would have leveled right there. Let's go ahead and grab this etherite while we're here. Let's get the etherite. Probably talk to the Chocobo Keep as well. I think, am I still in combat with that vulture because of the venomous shot? It is highly likely. Alright, we got that. And now we can return to Gridania. And we can go to the 8th rank and go to the Archer's Guild. I'm supposed to be reading this. Hold on. Judging by your smug expression, I say you've acquired a feel for maneuvering to exploit enemy weaknesses whilst covering your own. Vultures are wont to keep their opponents at wing's length, and their attacks will send you flying. The solution to this is simple: maneuver to the rear. Tree slugs, on the other hand, have an annoying knack of disrupting spellcasting with their secretions. As such, you should do well to keep the creatures away from any mages in your party. Needless to say, good positioning is the key to success in battle, which is why it is absolutely essential that you know your target's traits. I'm so tongue-tied. The knowing of these traits is a fundamental part of hunting. Before the Keepers of the Moon conceived of archery, they dwelt not in the city, but the forest. For my people, hunting was a way of life. In hindsight, I suppose this was more a lesson on hunting than archery. Lucienne knows well my past, so mayhaps that was her intent. Hunting too is an art. Before I came to Gridania, I never gave it much thought. But the more I think of home, the more I begin to realize... Forgive me. I'm not usually given to fits of sentiment. Truly, forget I said anything. But do not forget that a hunter must recognize her prey's weaknesses and strike swiftly when the opportunity presents itself. That concludes the lesson. Now, I suggest you pay Lucienne a visit. She is doubtless eager to hear from you. Let's turn in our quest. It's good to see you, Renee. I hope you've learned much from Lee. Leah. You, adventurer. Is it true? Are you the one who slew the tree slugs and the vultures? Yeah, I did it. How dare she entrust the security of our people to the hands of a stranger? I knew Mikate were reckless, but she is downright irresponsible. Shame on her. Did I not warn you that it was folly to suffer that woman's presence in our guild, Lucienne? Every time she wastes an arrow in game, she drags her noble art back into the darkness. Aye, and this girl too. She's an embarrassment to us all. That's quite enough, Sylvain. Your skill with the bow is undeniable, as is your love for our nation. Yet there is much and more you have yet to learn about archery. Renee has matured greatly in the short time she's been with us. You know this to be true. ... No. I suggest you come to terms with Renee's presence here. You'll be giving her her next lesson after all, unless of course you have any objections. Good. As for you, Renee, I would have you devote yourself wholly to training ahead of your lesson with Sylvain. Suffice to say it, he will not be an easy instructor to impress. On that, we can agree. Before you take your leave, there's something I would tell you. You're as dedicated a student as ever set foot. You're as dedicated a student as has ever set foot in these halls. In recognition of your fervor for learning, I hereby grant you permission to join other guilds. Naturally, you'll need to obtain the express permission of the relevant guildmaster, but I doubt that any will refuse one such as you. In Gridania, you'll find guilds representing lancers, conjurers, leatherworkers, carpenters, and botanists. You're free to seek membership in any that piques your interest. I ask that you keep one thing in mind. Although there is merit in exploring new avenues, there is also virtue in pursuing a single discipline with all of one's heart. The decision is ultimately yours to make. Whichever path you take, be that it bow or no, I shall follow your progress with interest. For in you I see the making of greatness. I now have access to the armory system, and I can pick up new jobs. What did I want here? I don't need a jacket, I don't need a helmet, don't need bracers, and I don't need boots, so we're taking the money. and I hit level 16. Okay, we've unlocked gear sets. So now I can assign a gear set. So what's our best gear here? It's just gonna be the bow upgrade. Sort the bows. Got this bow. Should do a little bit more damage now. And we're gonna go ahead and assign this to a gear set. And we're sitting on these items we can sell for gil. I don't think we get access to retainers until we do the level 15 quest line. How are we looking at time? We need to end stream within the next 15 minutes, so we probably shouldn't be on for too much longer. I got a message. So what do we want to do? I feel like if we pick up that quest, we're going to want to read it. We care about that. I will go pick up Botanist though. So let's go to the Botanist Guild. And we're going to end the stream after I pick up this quest. Wasma unlock the other. Yeah, that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to unlock the other jobs. Hello there, and welcome to the Botanist Guild. What brings you here today? Interested in becoming a botanist, are you? Then you've come to the right place. At our guild, you can study under some of the finest botanists in all the realm. An enticing proposition, is it not? So what say you? Would you like to add your name to our roll? Yes. Excellent. Now you're doubtlessly eager to dive headlong into the nearest shrubbery, but first, a brief explanation of the origins of the Botanist Guild. Our guild boasts a long history. Its roots can be traced back some 500 years to when our nation was still in its infancy. It was around that time that a precursor organization to our own was established to facilitate communion with the elements. But I suspect you're already confused, not being forest-born. Let me put it in a way that your kind would understand, really. The Twelveswood doesn't belong to man, but almighty beings known as elementals. It is by their leave that we Gridanians dwell here in the forest, and it is by their leave that we receive its bounty. Ever since mankind settled in the Twelveswood, it has been necessary for us to obtain the elementals' permission prior to taking aught from their domain. Historically, this was a rather involved process, in that only a precious few could actually commune with them, specifically those conjurers blessed with the ability to hear the elementals, aptly known as hearers. In order to relay the elemental's will to the botanist in a more timely manner, a new organization was formed with a hearer at its mouth and ears. This organization would eventually evolve to become the Botanist Guild. To this day, the guild employs the services of a hearer who offers guidance to our members, yet this is no longer our organization's sole concern. We also seek to promulgate correct harvesting practices, that is, practices which honor the will of the elementals. And that, my friend, is the story of how our guild came to be. I trust you have a newfound appreciation for the work that we do. Now, with all this talk of elementals and communing, perhaps you're wondering whether you fit in to join us. Well, you may cast such doubts aside. You don't need to have been raised as a good little forest-born girl to be a botanist, nor do you need to know the secret of forest-born salute. I jest. You just need to healthy respect for nature, and the will to learn. If you honestly believe you possess these things, it would be my pleasure to recommend you to our guildmaster. Please wait a moment while I see to the formalities. Speak to me again when you're ready to begin the enrollment procedures. Oh, so much exposition. Ready to enroll? Yes. Music to my ears. It'll be my pleasure to refer you to Guildmaster Fufucha. Okay, there. Our Guildmaster's knowledge of nature is second to none. One need only witness her uncanny knack for spotting the finest timber to see that hers is a truly God's given talent. It is for this reason, that she holds the title of First Botanist. Oh, but you need not be overawed. She is the kindest of souls. You'll find the Guildmaster just outside of this building. Seek her out and impress upon her your desire to become a botanist. Ah, that was long. Okay. Yeah, we are at 3 hours and 48 minutes, which means I have to end the stream within 12 minutes, which means we're going to go ahead and end very shortly. I want to go ahead and thank all of y'all who came over to hang out and watch this. Even the people that have definitely put a lot of time into 14. Because I know not everyone here is new to the game, and a good number of people here have, like, they play in-game content. So they've experienced all this. But yeah, this should be part one of a series where we're going to be going through all the story, reading through everything. We're not going to focus a lot on side quests just because my throat would die having to read it all out loud. But we're definitely going to be doing all the main story stuff. We're also just going to be doing a lot of like hang out and chill here as well. So, you know, some streams we might be just pushing headlong through story quest. And some streams we just might hang out, talk, and do a lot of gathering or something. And it is... I can't give you the date yet, but we are currently planning that within a month. I could say within a month. Within a month, we'll be playing with Kochi Katatir and helping her through her first foray into 14. I'm going to be a little ahead of her story-wise, main story, anyway. So, because I essentially just want to get to the point where I can go to other cities and pick up different jobs. But once I do that, then there's going to be a lot more grinding, hanging out, leveling stuff like gatherers and crafters, because I don't want to be like too far ahead of her in story or anything. So yeah, that is the plan for the future of this streaming content. And we're going to try and be on more schedule and get in, you know, multiple streams a week, hopefully at least one stream a day. Don't know if that's always going to happen, but we're going to try. Things are always hectic around here. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out. If you enjoyed the content, please consider leaving a like. And if you want to be notified about future streams, please consider subscribing. As always, thank y'all. I'm going to keep saying thank you all again, over and over, and as always. But yeah, thank y'all for hanging out, and I'll see y'all later. Bye bye, y'all.